This is Dave Langguth. I'm here at the International Drum Festival in Quebec, and you're watching DSN with Jarah.
Hey there guys, welcome to Drum Share News, the place where I bring you the news that you might have missed out on. I am still at the Angelillo International Drum Fest, and I'm with drummer Dave Langguth, drummer, educator, and clinician. How are you enjoying? First of all, I want to say thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for playing for us. It was amazing. How are you enjoying Quebec City?
Amazing. Like the city, the culture here is it's very cool. It's like everybody. I feel like everything's together here.
Yeah.
It's not sporadic and kind of everybody
friendly.
Yeah, it's very friendly. Yeah.
I find that everyone's pretty friendly. We're from Montreal. Stephan and I are from Montreal, of course, and coming down here, we realize how, well, it's not that people aren't friendly, but it's just a little warmer here in Quebec City. There's something about Quebec City. Sorry. I just needed to put that one in. But you're from Toronto, are you born?
Originally from New Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really? I have family there too.
Are you?
Yes, really.
Newbies.
That's us. But you are in Toronto now.
Yeah. I've been there for, I don't know, between 12 and 15 years now. It's been a while since I've been there.
I want to ask you, you were talking about match grip and traditional grip and the struggles between both of them. Can you just give us a quick overview about what you were talking about up on stage a while ago?
Yeah. I mean, when you're just the hand motion in general is moving completely different. So, you know, one is rotating sideways with the forearm rotating this way, and the other one is the wrist moving that way. And if you're trying to play a harder traditional grip, it really puts a strain on your hand moving this way, and then then when you got to go to match to pick it up and try to go this way, your hand wants to.
Because you're on like automatic.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to play vibraphones with malice or something, but. And depending on how the angle, the heights of your snare drums are, it can put a real strain playing traditional, trying to hit harder, because, you know, when you're trying to hit rim shots and whatnot, if the snare is really low, you're reaching down like that, and traditional grip doesn't work well. Yeah,
I saw you bending over. Of course, traditional grip, you gotta be like leaning over like this.
Yeah, when you're on a rock kit, things are more spread out, and if you try to play traditional on a spread out rock kit, it's really hard. It's hard to get power because you're playing, kind of pulling down under the stick.
Yeah, I can only imagine that.
It feels better when it's like this, like doggy paddling, you know. It's like, so when I play traditional, I like sitting lower, and I like my stuff being closer to me, and a little more like in a recliner kind of, you know, recline.
Just relax, and then you got the popcorn going on.
Yeah, and it feels more finesse like that.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel comfortable playing. And the sticks feel lighter because when I sit lower and the toms go up, the gravity with the stick isn't just falling straight down. It's kind of like this. So
like you're kind of throwing it at.
Yeah, so you can throw it at the drum, and it's really light, and it comes right back. There's the extreme of, you know, like
for sure. I totally understand.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. But when I play match grip for rock shows, I sit higher, and the drums. But it's all kind of relative, though, right? As I sit higher, everything goes like this. It's just it's all the same thing, right?
Have you ever like hurt your wrist from, you know, switching and changing?
Well, my hand actually right here, like, you know, they could get a big old welt here from smacking
a lot of ice
really hard, and like after the shows I have to ice and stuff like that. I just finally gave in, and I was like, you know what? It's just because all my technique that I learned over the years was all traditional grip, and I never really developed the matched grip technique, and it never was really qualified to do that stuff. When you're rocking out, you got to play the gig, you got to play the show. So having a million strokes in between 2 and 4 is not required.
Playing traditional, was it your choice to play traditional? Was it like did you choose that, or is it something like
I started lessons.
Posted on
I started lessons very young, and the teacher put the stick in my hand traditional.
Okay.
Before that, leading up to, you know, not knowing anything, I just did whatever.
Yeah.
But I started learning traditional, and I did it, but it wasn't very technical. It was just, he put it in my hand like, here, just do this kind of thing. But once I got into high school, I started taking lessons from this awesome teacher named Norman Kelp from the East Coast. You may have heard of him. No, maybe? No. Norman Kelp is a phenomenal drummer, and his hand is just... It's just the way he had that snap, you know, for shuffles, and you know, the finesse was amazing when he played, and that, I went that route. Just really learned my technique and honed it in on traditional grip with finger technique. And
Yeah.
But fingers only go so far when you're rocking out. It's like the fingers aren't working anymore.
So what would be, I have this question here that I want to ask you. What would be your top goal in your to-do list bucket? Is there like,
to-do list?
I mean, we all have like goals, right?
Does that have to involve music?
Whatever. No, it can be anything you want.
My goal in the music community.
In the music, yes. Do you have like where do you see yourself like in the future? What would be your top thing that? Aha!
That's a really hard one.
I got you on that one.
It's a very, very hard one to answer. And it's always one of those things that what is exciting to someone, it may not seem like all that to I guess, musicians that are doing it for a career or living, I pay my rent, playing drums. Just like being because I play with so many different people, right? I'm always playing with artists and backing up people. I'm happy playing with musicians that groove very deeply and rock hard, and that's exciting to me. So I don't think it would be one particular band or anything like that. Okay, you know what? It's coming to me now.
It's coming to me now.
It's actually, it would be my own band.
Oh yeah, okay.
Obviously my own group, but it doesn't have to be my Dave Langguth group.
That's what I was gonna say. You're leading or not, or no?
A collective unit that everybody vibes together and wants to make creative music. That obviously is the most fulfilling, exciting thing.
I'm going to start using that. My band is now a collective unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That is so nice. I like that. So what's up next for you? Any huge things coming up?
Went through a whole summer of awesome touring with Kim Mitchell, and that was great. Yeah, and playing lots of Max Webster songs.
Yeah.
So he's definitely summer festival stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So now it's winter time. And the song Rockland Wonderland? I should tell him he should make it Rockland Winterland.
Oh, yes. Just switch up the words while you're on stage.
Because patio lanterns in the summer kind of solidified the summer gigs, I think. So now he needs a winter thing.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So, got some more, by the end of the year, there's a couple more shows with Kim. And just working on, I got to get my studio going because I have a recording thing, but I was doing this Rush tribute thing for a while, and I had my massive kit in my studio, but it's too big to mic, right?
Okay.
And it's not adequate for recording for people, right? I got to get it out of the room. So that's the next thing I'm doing is disassembling this massive kit and getting my studio back up and running again, and doing some tracks. And I think Kim might have some things in the future down the road. So,
he thinks. So we're going to be checking him out.
Message to Kim.
Your message to Kim. We're giving you a message, Kim. Thank you so much, Dave, for talking with us. Dave Langguth, guys. Talk to you soon.